Hey folks, how we doing? Chris here with MPC Remote Starts. Today I'm going to be showing you a remote start on a 2018 to 2023 Jeep Wrangler and Gladiator Push-to-Start. This is going to be a 2022 Gladiator Push-to-Start that we're going to be doing the install on. The install isn't very difficult, it is a plug-and-play kit. However, we do need to go to a PC to do a decryptor, which we'll be showing you later in the video. Let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we have to expose this push-to-start. By doing so, we're going to take off this center console panel right here. So what you got to do is you got to get your pry tool nice and neat up underneath this area right here, pop the unit out, and then once it comes out, it's going to come out like here. Pop off that and that connector. And then what you're going to want to do is take this panel, place it aside. Now that we have access here, we're going to move over to the glove box, bring the glove box down and get to the CAN connections and then run the cabling through to the front side to come out over here. Okay guys, what we're going to do now is drop the glove box. We're going to take it open, you reach underneath here, push in on the panel. It's going to drop the glove box straight down. That's going to see the axis of both the CAN wire connections that we need to go to. You'll see that the green ones go into the white connector and the white ones will go into the green connector. And right here along this top side, which we're going to show you, is where we're going to channel and route the harness through this point here to get to the push to start. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to simply just pop off this screw in the centerpiece here to loosen this panel, which allows it a little easier to run this cable from underneath. So we're just going to grab that. All you have to do is simply pop and pop. We don't have to take it completely out, we just want to give it a little room. Then you take your CHR7 cable, you're going to take the push to start connection here, we're going to route it into this connector. Now we'll just slip this through. Take it all completely underneath here. And there we go. Okay, now that we've routed this thing completely underneath this dash area, we'll take the factory push to start connector. We're going to plug it into the T-harness female. Then we're going to take this and reconnect it to the push to start cam right now. We're going to go ahead and plug everything back in. Okay. From the harness, you take that female, plug into the push to start. Now you got to feed your cabling back through. There we go. We're now going to go to our CAN connections. You're going to take the CHR7B connector that comes in your packet. It's got this white connector and this green connector. Now you'll notice that the green connector plugs into the white block. So we're going to plug this into any open connector in this block here. See, there's a green. Now we'll do the white into any open slot. Both our CAN connections are plugged in. Okay, now we're ready to program the module. Press and hold down the program button. While holding down the program button, plug in the black non-locking tab 4-pin, like so. The lights are going to start to alternate. When they alternate, you want to let go when you see a solid single blue light. There. Now you're going to plug in the rest of your connectors. Okay, now that they're plugged in, you're going to press the push to start button 2 times. 1, 2. Now we press the program button 1 time. Blue light will go out. We're waiting for it to come back on flashing. Now that's flashing. Turn off the push to start button. We're going to alternating yellow and red light telling us we're ready to go to the PC to do your decryptor. When unplugging the connectors, unplug these connectors first, then unplug the black 4-pin connector from the module. We're ready to go to the computer. In your remote start kit, you're going to see a packet that has your FLL. That's your flashlight USB adapter. We're going to plug this into the computer to do the decryptor. Before you do that, make sure you follow the directions with the QR code that'll show you how to download and log into the FlashLink Manager program. Once you're logged in, you're going to make this connection here and we're going to do the decryptor. Okay, now that we're at our computer, we've already downloaded the FlashLink Manager program and logged in. We're going to take the FLL, we'll plug it into the USB port. Okay, let that load. Okay, see that it's flashing. It's went ahead and connected to the FlashLink Manager program. Now we'll plug in the black connector. This will turn red. FlashLink Manager is reading the module now. Okay, at this point here, we're going to go ahead and select our vehicle type. So we're a Jeep 2022. Model is a Gladiator, and we are a push to start. The standard installation and the standard connection leave alone, do not change. Load settings. it's now going to load to this module, the actual vehicle type. Now you see the firmware here. This module's already been loaded, the most recent current firmware. Do not change this, leave it alone. What you want to do is click decryptor. Now we're going to transfer data. I want to send data. You want to confirm. Now we have a key icon. That means that it's transferring there. It's processing and reading the data from the vehicle. This can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes depending on the type of vehicle. This should get through really quickly. And also, a lot of times it depends on your internet connection as well as the server connection. As you can see now, it's going to be updating the unit because it completed that portion. Okay, so now it's telling us that it's complete. What we do now is disconnect the module from the computer, take it to the vehicle, and plug it in to test the remote start. All right, so now that we've completed our decryptor, bring it back to the vehicle. We're going to plug in now the black 4-pin connector first, and plug in the rest of your connectors. Okay, so now we're ready for a test start. This starts with lock, unlock, lock. So lock, unlock, lock. Notice the module reacts, ignitions come on, vehicle starts. We're ready to go. What we'll do now is we're going to go ahead and complete the installation by buttoning up the wires, putting the glove box back together, and we'll show you how to do the takeover. Everything's completed, buttoned up. Let's go ahead and do a remote start. Lock, unlock, lock. Vehicle's going to set up, ignitions will come on. And remote starts, there we go. So now to get in the vehicle and drive away, we'll do a takeover. We're going to press the unlock button on the remote control. Go ahead and enter the vehicle. To do your takeover, simply press on your brake pedal, put it in gear, and drive away. And there you go.